The 1957 Hudson Hornet Custom is priced at $18,500. Powered by a V8, it is one of only 1,256 produced, with just 35 known to remain according to the Hudson Owners Club. The car comes with a complete set of service receipts and is described as being in excellent condition. The 1956 Packard Caribbean is listed at $37,995. This rare model, with only 263 produced, has both body and interior in good condition. It starts, runs, and drives, though the transmission does not shift perfectly and the lifter produces some noise. Despite those issues, it remains a highly collectible example. The 1952 Cadillac Series 62 is offered at $23,500. This two-door hardtop has been in the same family since '61 and remains rust-free with only some surface corrosion. It was repainted in Olympic blue about a decade ago, while the interior has been recently restored to original specifications. It retains its overhead valve 331 V8 paired with the 4-speed Hydra-Matic transmission. Upgrades include a 12-volt electrical conversion, push-button start, an alternator in place of the generator, and an electric wiper motor. The car runs and drives well, with functioning headlights and signals, though the bumpers need re-chroming, one window has a crack, and several accessories like the heater, radio, and gauges are not working. Original and spare keys, literature, luggage, and vintage Montana license plates are included, highlighting its history as a well-kept survivor. The 1950 Pontiac Silver Streak is priced at $25,000. Outwardly stock in appearance, it is powered by a Chevrolet 350 engine paired with a turbo 350 transmission. The car is described as an excellent driver and underwent an older restoration. A possible trade for a log truck is considered. The 1955 Pontiac Star Chief is listed at $31,000. This straight and solid car has a clean undercarriage and a body that was taken down to bare metal before repainting, with photos to document the process. It runs with a 287 V8 paired to a 4-speed Hydra-Matic transmission. Updates include vintage air conditioning, a front disc brake conversion,
and a Holley Sniper EFI system. The 1940 Ford pickup is offered at $36,000. A fresh build, it is powered by a hot-rodded flathead engine paired with a rebuilt 3-speed manual transmission. The rear end, brakes, and transmission were all rebuilt during the process, and the truck has new paint throughout.
Go. This thing starts right up, real fast.
The 1958 Ford Thunderbird is priced at $13,500. It carries a rebuilt 351 V8 with approximately 1,500 miles since completion, paired with an automatic transmission. Features include power steering, power brakes, wire spoke wheels, and Coker-wide white wall radial tires. The restoration was extensive, though the car could use new shocks. The 1956 Pontiac Starchief Convertible is listed at $16,000. Powered by a 316 V8, it runs and drives well. The power top operates correctly, and recent maintenance includes a new fuel tank, sending unit, and a tune-up with new plugs, wires, points, and condenser. All gauges work, and it will be sold with its factory wheels and hubcaps. The 1951 Chevrolet 3100 is offered at $21,000. A 5-window short bed, this truck has had extensive investment with a 350 small block V8, small cam, and Muncie 4-speed transmission. It rides on the stock frame with open drive and a new drive shaft. The build includes new gauges, radiator, windows, glass, grille, bumpers, gas tank, seat upholstery, and rubber mats. It runs on wide white wall tires and presents as a solid and well-sorted classic pickup. The 1946 Chevrolet pickup is priced at $19,000. It runs with a 235 inline-6 engine and drives well, with the speedometer and odometer working. Showing 424 miles to the best of the owner's knowledge, it is believed to have had only 3 owners. The truck remains almost all original and is described as a strong driver, though not a show truck. The 1963 Chevrolet Impala is listed at $42,500. With 52,122 miles, this rust-free example runs a 383 engine paired with a 5-speed transmission with less than 1,000 miles. It has a new Holley 770 carburetor, rebuilt drive shaft, new tires, a 9-inch rear end with 380 gears, and a vintage air front-runner system. Additional updates include a Griffin radiator with dual electric fans, new plugs, wires, hoses, thermostat, and bearings. The body, painted about 12 years ago, remains extremely solid with no dents or major scratches, showing only small chips. The 1964 Pontiac GTO is offered at $69,000. Recognized as one of the first muscle cars, this convertible carries its original, numbers-matching 389 tri-power engine with a Muncie 4-speed transmission. Finished in marimba red with a red interior, it includes a power top, console, tachometer, Hurst shifter, power steering, aluminized exhaust, and period-correct spinner hubcaps with red-line tires. With only 6,644 convertibles produced in 1964, this restored example is a rare find. The 1933 Reo Flying Cloud is priced at $40,000. It has been modified with a 454 engine, airbag suspension, and suicide doors. The car runs and drives and is described as being in great condition overall. The 1934 Chevrolet Master Deluxe is priced at $45,000. This 4-door has been fully restored and runs with its 216 motor and 3-speed transmission converted to 12 volts. It is in excellent condition inside and out, riding on new tires, including a 5th wheel, and finished in its original blue colors. The 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air is listed at $65,000. This award-winning hardtop, recognized as Best Car Pick at Hot August Nights in Reno, is powered by a 350 engine with dual 4-barrel carburetors, MSD ignition, and paired with a 5-speed Tremec transmission. It has air conditioning, power steering, power brakes with front discs, and a 9-inch narrowed rear end. A clean, high-performance build, it carries show credentials as well as modern drivability.
Okay. That's good. Go around to the interior. Now what I want to try to get in the back.
The 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air two-door sedan is offered at $55,000. This Restomod retains a mostly stock appearance, with the hood nosed and the trunk decked, and the license plate relocated to a re-chromed wagon bumper. Finished in India ivory over gypsy red, the urethane paint has a few blemishes but presents well. The interior has been rebuilt and recovered in houndstooth cloth and vinyl with matching panels and headliner. It rides on polished Rev 100 wheels with radial tires and is powered by a Vortec 5.3-liter LS engine paired with a 4L60E automatic transmission, tuned with no check engine lights. Updates include stainless headers, modern cooling, traction bars, rebuilt drum rear brakes, power front discs, unisteer rack and pinion, upgraded suspension, tilt column, sway bars, vintage air AC, decoded digital instruments with cruise control, and a retro AM/FM radio. The car has new glass, weather stripping, polished stainless trim, re-chromed bumpers, and fresh seals. The 1955 Buick Special is priced at $14,500. This rust-free Texas car retains all original sheet metal and has 64,000 miles. It runs extremely well with original drivetrain. It is equipped with power steering, power brakes, and tinted windows. The dash and interior remain in beautiful condition. The 1973 Lincoln Continental Mark IV is listed at $12,000. Showing 32,200 miles, it has had its front suspension and steering rebuilt, with new rear shocks, a new water pump, and new tires mounted on turbine wheels. The interior remains original, presenting as a well-preserved luxury coupe of its era. The 1963 Mercury Comet is offered at $8,250. Family-owned since new, it has won awards including Best Mercury at a 2000 Valco Cruise for Charity. The car runs and drives well with a body in excellent condition and immaculate seats. The engine has been updated to run on modern ethanol blend fuel. It has 2 original key sets, a new battery, and Coker tires with about 500 miles. Original seatbelts were dealer-installed in 1963. Always garage kept, it remains a strong driving, well-preserved car. The 1957 Ford Thunderbird is priced at $29,500. Finished in willow green with a two-tone green interior, it has a black canvas soft top, Ford-O-Matic 2-speed automatic transmission, power brakes, power steering, and power seat. A former national show winner presents with beautiful chrome, though the paint is blistering and in need of respray. Mechanically, it is fully functional. The 1954 Chevrolet 3100 is listed at $18,500. Originally set up to tow a teardrop camper, it runs a small block Chevy engine with turbo 350 transmission, Nova subframe, and 10-bolt rear end. It drives well and is ready to be enjoyed or personalized further. The 1947 Mercury 8 Convertible is offered at $25,000. Originally a coupe, it has been modified into a convertible with a custom top. Power comes from a V8 out of a 1996 Impala. It has front bucket seats, a rear seat with a 5-point harness for a child, and a full stereo system with dual-kicker L7 12-inch subwoofers. The 1939 Plymouth P8 Coupe is listed at $42,000. It is powered by a Chevrolet 350 engine paired with a 700R4 transmission. Features include power brakes, power steering, and air conditioning. The 1955 Chevrolet 3100 short bed pickup is listed at $43,500. A first series model, it has undergone a complete frame-up restoration. The drivetrain was rebuilt and the interior was restored to original. The body was taken down to bare metal, refinished in black with champagne fenders, and all chrome, weather stripping, moldings, and emblems were redone. It runs and drives like new, reflecting the thorough restoration. The 1931 Ford A Cabriolet Roadster is offered at $14,500. Equipped with its original motor and restored interior, it features a rumble seat with roll-up windows, a rare feature. The black leather rumble seat is of high quality. With rebuilt brakes, tires, and no rust, it runs well and has been recently driven over 50 miles without issue. The 1931 Ford A Coupe is priced at $18,500. This in the same family since '77, this garage-kept car remains very solid and reliable. It retains its original inline 4-cylinder engine with 3-speed manual transmission. It features a rumble seat, all gauges work, including the wiper, and it even has the original oil can. The vinyl roof is in mint condition. The body is straight with minor paint flaws, showing decades of careful upkeep. The 1952 Ford F1 pickup is listed at $26,000. Powered by a mildly built 302 with aluminum intake, 4-barrel carb, electronic ignition, headers, and dual exhaust, it is paired with a C4 automatic transmission. It has vintage air heat and AC, disc brakes, power steering, and a Ford 9-inch rear end. The cab interior features refinished bucket seats, new wiring and gauges, power windows, and an under-seat stereo system. The exterior paint is in very nice condition with minor bubbles on the hood, and the bed has a spray-in liner. Chrome and trim are in excellent shape, making this a well-done pickup. The 1960 Buick Electra is priced at $11,500. It is all original with 85,000 miles and is described as a motivated sale. The 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood 60 Special is listed at $24,000. A second-owner car that had been parked since 2004 now has a new gas tank, new shocks, and recent mechanical work. It runs well as a solid survivor and is ready for someone to take it to the next level.
And what's that? I can use them. Thank you.
The 1956 Chevrolet 210 is offered at $20,000. It runs and drives well with a 287 engine and turbo 350 transmission and has aftermarket front disc brakes. The interior and carpet are in good condition with no tears and wears fairly new tires and wheels. A brand new, not yet installed vintage air AC system is included, and it comes with a clean title. The 1951 GMC is priced at $55,000. Showing 54,000 miles with a clean title, it is presented as a classic, well-finished build with approximately $70,000 invested. The 1954 Chevrolet 3100 is listed at $16,500. This is a solid Arizona truck with a clean title. The 1952 Chevrolet 3100 panel van is offered at $20,000. It has an inline 6-engine and 4-speed transmission, both operating, and rides on color-matched Baby Moon wheels. It has manual windows, complete glass with some damage, good chrome bumpers, and wood in the bed in decent condition. It is drivable with current tags and title in the seller's name. The 1949 Cadillac Series 62 is priced at $9,900. Believed to have 10,360 original miles and a single owner, it was pulled from dry storage a month ago. It includes original dealer paperwork and window sticker and is described as untouched, with a clean underbody, great interior, and a solid overall project. The motor is free, but the car does not run. It has many original accessories and a clean title. The 1940 GMC truck is listed at $25,000. It comes with a clean title.
The 1969 Oldsmobile 98 is offered at $19,500. Finished in meadow green with black interior, it runs a 455 big block with factory-rated 365 horsepower and 510 pound-feet, retains the original rebuilt Rochester Quadrajet, and has an MSD Pro billet distributor, hooker long headers, true dual exhaust with Flowmaster 40s, and a 9-inch rear. It has an electric top, windows, antenna, and seats. The interior is in great shape with a few worn seat seams. It rides on new 18-inch US mags and tires, carries typical small dings and flaws for its age, and has been garage stored by the owner for 4 years. It is a non-AC car from the factory and has a clean title. The 1955 Ford Thunderbird is priced at $23,000. It is being sold on behalf of a friend's father, with additional information available on request. The 1959 Ford Fairlane is listed at $8,500. It has a rebuilt 302 with an automatic transmission with overdrive, runs and drives great, and has new brakes and lines and new tires. It carries current registration and a clean title. The body shows no rust, only surface patina, and it is presented as a dependable driver. The 1968 Cadillac Coupe de Ville is offered at $17,000. Recently refinished with a 2-month-old paint job and a new vinyl top, it rides on an airbag kit installed 2 weeks prior. Mechanical refresh includes more than $2,500 in engine work, machined heads, new gaskets, new brakes including booster, master cylinder, and wheel cylinders, new brake lines, a new carburetor, new distributor, plugs and wires, rear main seal, and new front-end parts. The 1954 Packard Clipper is priced at $6,500. Powered by a Chevrolet 283 with a 268 thumper cam, it has lapped valves with new springs, a complete engine reseal, and fresh paint. The Turbo 300 transmission is completely resealed. Custom work includes Patriot fender well headers adapted for the Packard column steering, a smoothed and replaced firewall, custom engine mounts, and a redesigned front waterfall cover. Front brakes are replumbed, and a custom exhaust exits behind the front wheel. Remaining tasks include wiring, temperature sensors, coolant and oil, thermostat, water pump, and alternator. Most parts are included and go with the car. The 1953 Ford F1 is listed at $14,000. Showing 85,000 miles, it runs a 239 flathead with Ford-O-Matic in the anniversary model configuration. It runs and drives but needs work. The sale is cash only with no trades.